live for the man cave. It's Flag on the Play with HB and Bud. We're gonna talk Jags, Gators, and all things North Florida sports. Cause we're Duval till we die. Flag family.
Woo! Flag family. Woo! Close one. They almost got us, Flag family. They almost got us.
Everybody in unison need to do the SpongeBob lean on the wall. Woo! Boy, listen. So many things to address. We just said like 3 minutes ago that we was gonna keep this show to 30 minutes, y'all. But I just thought about like 15 things I want to talk about that are so important.
Surprise.
But first thing I want to do is my best friend, comrade, co-host, and business partner, Bud Light, aka Sunshine and Rainbows, informed me that my boo Alexa Bliss got engaged over the weekend. Is this true, Bud?
This is true. This has been confirmed on her Instagram page that she said yes to Ryan Cabrera. Is he some type of rock star?
He's a wrestler. No, yeah, he's a singer, a singer or whatever.
Singer or something like that.
That being said, it is show number. Producer Brittany, could you look up what number show this is for us?
This is 80 something, ain't it, Producer Brittany?
Yeah, it's like 80 something.
God damn it, Producer Brittany. Producer Brittany is not, she don't feel like working today. Literally, we just asked her a simple producer question and FOTB family, she straight up said no.
This is why we gotta go back to live shows. We gotta go back to live shows. The Zoom ain't working for me because the producer is trash. Okay, can you look up what number show this is for me? However, if you are a member of the FOTP family, and first of all, shout out to all of the FOTP family. We've been growing and growing, especially this season for whatever reason. This season we've been blowing up and getting bigger and bigger, and we appreciate every last one of y'all. All the listeners that's been blowing up and getting us bigger and bigger. We appreciate that. That being said, if you know Flag on the Play, the Alexa Bliss being my boo bit started
first show. Very beginning.
Yeah, it was just like a thing I said. It kind of just stuck. And then so every show since Flag on the Play started, I've mentioned Alexa Bliss and her being my boo. That being said, as she is getting married,
is it ending? Hope
of me marrying her is at this point it's a moot point. We are officially retiring my boo Alexa Bliss from Flag on the Play. It's been a good run. I would say it's even been a great run.
Is someone going to take her place? Because I have some nominees.
Oh yeah, I'll take the nominees. Let's do that before we get into sad talk with the Jags. I'll take some nominees.
I'm here for Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks is a good one, bud. I'm okay with that. Give me a few more.
I'm here for Sasha Banks. I'm here for what's my girl? I'm here for Bailey. Bailey not bad, but I think she got old.
Bailey got an old man. I want to say Bailey married. Sasha Banks is also married.
Sasha Banks married.
Sasha Banks is married to a nerd though. He's like one of us. Like seriously, one of us. This is show number 84. So on Flag on the Play, Alexa Bliss
that was like pulling teeth for Producer Brittany because she is not with it.
I don't have access to the Podbean, so I had to go look it up in other means. Thank you.
I mean, on every.
Strong work, Producer Brittany. Strong work.
Sasha Banks is a real good one because she is fine like wine, but she is married. But she is married to a nerd. He makes the outfits for the wrestlers. That's what he does.
Are you? Wow.
Yeah, he makes the outfits. He makes all of Bailey, Sasha Banks, and a few other people's outfits. That's pretty cool. I would say Brandy Rose is a good one. She's married to Cody Rose, of course. Bailey got a dump truck. They got a dumb truck. Brittany just told me it's not wrestling. I don't know what wrestling is. I'm pretty sure that's something they do at the Olympics, but I watch wrestling. Okay. Wrestling is what Ric Flair was on. Okay. I don't know.
The nature
Exactly.
boy. The limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. And guess what, producer Brittany? Guess what? He had a hard time holding these alligators down.
Woo! Got me messed up, partner. That's wrestling. That being said,
okay,
family, give me somebody to replace her with. Hit us on the Twitter or hit us up on the Instagram or the Facebook. Or whatever, email us at bud and hbtalksports@gmail.com and let us know.
We are finna get to football. I apologize, flag on the play. Family, this will be addressed, and I'm finna end this right now. It's still real to me, damn it.
I'm trying to tell you, it's still real to me.
Moving on. Producer Brittany out of control of the show.
I just wanted the flag family to know that it is going to be a tough time because they are not going to hear that anymore because I am retiring her. I can't believe she did me like that. I wish her good on her future endeavors.
You finna fire producer Brittany?
Not producer Brittany and Alexa Bliss. Let me tell you, somebody that I also want to fire is Jake Luton because
we need to get into this.
Suck, my boy.
Yeah. And he's doing enough, but Jake Luton to get you because old boy got a cannon, and the problem with Luton is he's not the complete package. If you can give me, I can build you a franchise quarterback. Mm-hmm. Give me Luton arm, give me Minshew accuracy, give me Minshew wheels. Keep me Luton pocket presence because I love how he stays strong in the pocket. And you got yourself a franchise quarterback.
Listen,
you'll be all right. If you had that, you'll be all right.
Jake, okay.
Jake got a cannon. Jake got a cannon.
Jake Luton has an arm.
Sometimes he has too much of a cannon. He has zero touch. See, sometimes he has too much of a cannon, but he was zipping that thing in there.
Jake Luton has an arm. This is true. However, here's my problem with Jake Luton. Number one, or whatever, and I get he's the rookie. I get that.
I feel like you got too much heat for the quarterback position. You got too much heat for the quarterback position. You've been on the quarterback's ass all year.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that today. I ain't got time for that tomorrow. I ain't got time.
You haven't had time for that. You haven't had time for that all year.
Never. No, I don't have time. I do not have time. I do not. I do not. I cannot. And here's my thing. Cannon. Listen, I don't care about how strong his arm is. And it's not really Luton I got the problem with, I guess. I guess it's the fans, the FOTP family and the fans on Twitter and everything, whatever. I don't appreciate the fact that everybody... See, here's what's the problem with being a Jaguar fan. Whenever we've been in obscurity and trash for so long.
Oh my God. We have just confirmed, Jaguar FOTP family, it is now confirmed that Shad Khan is officially has had what? Is it officially 8, 9 losing seasons as the owner? It's official.
8 out of his 9 seasons he's owned the team have been a losing season.
Will not have a winning season. He's only had one winning season as owner.
And he's one win away from officially losing 100 losses.
That's so bad.
Yeah. Here's my thing. We've been in obscurity.
What you say, producer Brittany?
What you say, Britt?
That's one hell of an accomplishment for a Jaguar.
Man, all right, cut that shit off. Listen.
Bye, producer Brittany. Go, continue.
We've been in obscurity for so long that
when we see something that's bro, we've been in the friggin' desert. We might as well be oh my God.
Yeah.
Just looking for the promised land.
So it's not even about the fact of the matter that, oh, y'all been in obscurity and you see something good. No, we've been in obscurity so long that if you see something average or mediocre, we think is good. Jake Luton is so far from average or mediocre, but we think that's good. That man ain't good. That man, listen.
Jazz got 99 problems, but Luton ain't one.
Luton is one. This is my thing about this team. I want to go back, Flag family. Let's go way back. Take it back to when the draft was over. We had drafted Luton, and everything was shaping up to how we was gonna be and what
I want to say FOTB family, please correct us if we're wrong, but I definitely want to say that we felt like that was a throwaway pick. It was like, that's a throwaway. That's
a throwaway pick. And then
I feel like we said that.
I said going in. Now, here's the thing. We didn't know they was tanking at first, and then we figured it out once they cut 2-7. However, I said going in, I said, listen, we don't have a backup quarterback. I said that. Now, let's say, for example, we won that first game, okay, and then we did well against the Titans. So we believed or whatever, right? So
I believe in victory. I believe in victory.
Exactly.
I believe in victory.
So,
Gus Bradley.
So let's say we turned around in the Miami game. Let's say we won that. And let's say, I'm not going to be facetious here. Let's say we split 2-2 and we in the playoff hunt, because 500 this year would have got us in the playoff hunt. And let's say Minshew really did, before the bye, break his finger like he did in real life. You telling me you was going to roll out Jake Luton for your backup quarterback? And I said this in the preseason. That is plumb silly dumb. This whole team is a joke. Everything about this team is a joke. There's nothing serious about this team. Fire everybody. Get rid of everybody. And not only are they a joke, but we're supposed to be tanking. I know players don't tank. However, you're supposed to be the
players and coaches don't tank.
Don't tank. But you put together a team that's supposed to be bad enough to get us the number one pick, and y'all out here trying to beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay in the wind.
Okay, first off, speaking of that, as my cohort is doom and gloom, let me give y'all some good stuff. Oh my God, that Keelan Cole ball. Keelan Cole had a hell of a game.
He's gonna be really good for Fields.
He's gonna be really good for Fields.
Gonna be really good for Fields.
I was just about to say, are you bringing Keelan Cole back?
I'm bringing Keelan Cole back. There's no way I don't bring Keelan Cole back. And honestly, in this wide receiver core, who you not bringing back? Everybody under contract except Keelan Cole. I would gladly give Keelan Cole 3 years, $8 million or whatever the hell. I'd gladly give that to Keelan Cole. And
Keelan coming back.
You walk. Bye, Dede.
Dede is gone. You bringing back Conley?
Conley, I'm bringing back. Conley.
I like his. You know why I'm bringing back Conley? I'm bringing back Conley for his leadership. I like, and plus he can play a little bit. Plus I like that leadership. But one of the dopest things about Keelan Cole, what I loved the touchdown that they jumped in the Lambeau. They jumped in the
yeah, and you know what?
That Lambeau lead. That was so dope to me.
Conley on a 1-year deal, and he has shown that he is a average at best wide receiver,
and a good leader. He's above average
leader. Yep, there you go. And guess what? DJ Chark ain't ready yet. So yes, sir. I'm bringing Conley back on a 1-year, $1 million deal, and I bet he'll sign it. And and I'm still gonna draft a wide receiver in the draft too.
Yeah. What else? Miles Jack. My God. Miles Jack got a hit? Why Miles Jack hitting people like that? It's too cold for that, Miles. I ain't signed up for
Miles Jack being disrespected by these referees when he covering people like he a cornerback and they calling flags on my boy. That's what I don't understand about Miles Jack. Miles Jack is the best player on the defense, period, point blank. Luckily, we got him under contract next year. I think next year might be the last year of his contract, right?
I don't think so, but I know he balling.
He balling because he in his spot again. Now, I will say this. Your boy Sherbert Sorbet, what his name is, Joe Sorbet. Like I told y'all, that boy trash. So
the best thing
you need a middle linebacker, bud. You need a middle linebacker.
The best thing he has done was move Miles back to the outside. That's literally
to show us, to remind us of how good Miles Jack was.
Remind us how good Miles Jack doing. That's the best thing he doing right there,
bro. So
that's pretty good.
You need a middle linebacker in the draft.
Since we pretty much breaking down the roster, Texas Toast as a nickel. He doing pretty good,
Trash.
ain't he?
No,
Still
Texas Toast
trash.
gotta go. Texas Toast, bro. Listen,
He's talking about Trey Herndon. I don't think Trey Herndon had that bad of a game.
Everybody on the FOTP family know who Texas Toast is at this point. Listen, we are at a situation where we understand that as Jaguar fans, a lot of our players aren't good. We have a history of our players. This ain't New England, okay? This ain't Dallas. This ain't Pittsburgh. If you get cut in Pittsburgh, you probably gonna pick up on another team and be a starter at some point in life. If you get cut in Seattle, and you play defensive end, linebacker, wide receiver, you probably gonna go somewhere else and be in the rotation. Okay, if you get cut in Jacksonville, it's a result. You hear me? It's a result. You're done. And one thing I know about Texas Toast, when Texas Toast gets cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars at the end of this year, he will not be in the NFL. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That secondary has two NFL players on it. Two. Can you count them, bud? Who are they?
CJ,
yes. Who's the other one?
Oh, secondary? CJ.
It's only one more after that. That's an NFL player. And CJ, I'm disappointed that you're not as good as I thought you were. CJ is a good cornerback.
CJ had a good game yesterday. CJ had a good game yesterday. I'm going to need you to calm the hell down. CJ had a good game. And on the Todd Wash, I'm not blaming nobody on this defense for running Todd Wash system.
I don't care about all that. This is about individual play. Listen, Todd Wash defensive scheme is one of the worst in NFL history. However, I know a bunch of players and pay and go to the AFC Championship game playing in this scheme and look like they was all a whole bunch of Pro Bowlers and Hall of Famers. So I don't want to hear about Todd Watt's scheme.
But let's not forget, Jalen was doing his own damn thing. So
he had
how many people really weren't doing their own damn thing?
You think
watch defense?
Well, you think Jalen ain't called CJ the day of the draft and say, "Hey, bro, you gonna have to do your own damn thing." Okay, so
let me give you some advice, Rook. You better freestyle.
You better do your thing. My thing is this: why you think of the last person or whatever that's on this defense that's valuable. But my thing is this: when you look at CJ, I thought when you draft a cornerback that high, number 8, right? He was number 8, right? When you draft a cornerback, number 9, when you draft a quarterback in the top 10, he has to be a shutdown cover corner. You have to be able to follow your man and stop him, just like Jalen did yesterday with DK Metcalf. Now listen, outside of
Jalen put DK in an MF and phone booth and closed the door.
Yes. And see, listen, this ain't about hating.
We're not finna harp on Jalen because we know a lot of y'all hate Jalen, but what y'all really need to hate is why Jalen not on this damn team. Jalen is one of, if not the best cornerback in the NFL right now, and it ain't even close. He is.
Which is exactly why I don't hate Jalen. At first, I didn't like Jalen because of how everything went down or whatever. But the reason why I don't feel like any kind of animosity towards Jalen is because it's not his fault. Jalen not on this team because of management. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else besides management. But that being said, though, this is my thing about CJ, and then I'm going to ask you again about the last person in secondary that's an NFL player. My thing about CJ is this. CJ is good, okay? I'm not saying he trash. However, when you draft a cornerback in the top 10, they are supposed to be a Patrick Peterson, a Jalen Ramsey. They are supposed to be a top dog player. You feel me? They supposed to be one of the best. Mm-hmm. And CJ not that. CJ not a follow a man cornerback.
I also feel like you are so tough on rookies. You grind rookies until dust.
No, he can get better. But my thing is,
he can get better. I think CJ will be all right.
I don't see it. I think CJ will be all right for sure. Yes, I think CJ in Jaguar history right now. This is gonna show you that I'm being tough on him, but I'm giving him credit. In Jaguar history right now, he is probably one of our top 5 cornerbacks of all time. And he ain't nothing but a rookie and ain't played nothing but what, 6, 7 games? 8 games?
Well,
he was hurt.
Cornerbacks, Jaguar history.
Jalen is the best cornerback ever to come here. Period. Boye is number 2.
You got Rasheem. Whoa.
Don't play with Boye. Don't play with Boye.
Not play. You first off with this Jalen. Young Jalen was good. You're not gonna disrespect Rasheem Matthews.
Jalen better than Rasheem. Now, if y'all want to put y'all animosity
in
me. That's whatever.
Fight me right now.
I'll leave it to Jalen.
Show me the page.
He's gonna throw you down just like he did AJ Green. Choke your ass from the back and slam you on the ground.
AJ Green beat Jalen ass. But back to your
I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right.
Back to your question. What I like Sidney Jones is having.
There you go, bud. That's why you on this show, my boy.
Sidney Jones had a good game.
2 players in the secondary that can actually play football. That's in the NFL. You got Jalen. I'm saying Jalen. You got CJ Henderson and Sidney Jones. Everybody else literally shouldn't be in the league and probably gonna get cut. Seriously.
I think our rookie safety from Auburn, Thomas, he had our number 20. I don't think he had a bad game yesterday. We didn't see his name, so he wasn't that bad.
He's not an NFL cornerback. I don't care. He's not an NFL cornerback. There are 2 NFL defensive backs on this team. CJ Henderson and your boy Sidney Jones. That's it. Now, that being said, though, again, I am tough on CJ because I expected him to be a cover corner. He's not that. I just don't see drafting the type of cornerback that he is. I don't see how you draft that cornerback in the damn top 10. I don't see that. That's just me.
With that being said, why did Green Bay try us? Not try us. I see what you're saying, Green Bay. But when I tell you Green Bay looked like they didn't watch a lick of film.
They didn't have to.
Didn't do any work. And they was like, oh, this is Jazz, we straight. And they wound up in the street. They wound up in a street fight. They found themselves in a street fight.
But that show you the difference between a team with real talent and a team with no talent. Even with no preparation, and I agree with you, it was obvious they weren't prepared. But even a team with no preparation, they still couldn't get it done. They still can get it done.
I feel like Green Bay won that game off pure talent. Because I feel like they literally didn't put any. They played like they put zero work into trying to beat us. I want to see who Green Bay. You know what I really want to see? I want to see who Green Bay has next week. Because I feel like sometimes with Florida, when you have such a cupcake team, you
overlook it.
You literally do work. Like we're gonna work a little bit on y'all and do a little bit on the team we got after y'all. So we're gonna try to give ourselves a week and a half extra work on Georgia. Like if I got Vanderbilt this week, but I got Georgia next week, I'm working on Georgia. You get what I'm saying? I want to see producer Brittany. Oh my God,
she ain't working. I bet it's the Bears. I think it's the Bears.
Give me a second.
I think it's the Bears.
I just want to see who the Green Bay is playing. Producer Brittany is giving us all type of attitude. I feel like she don't want to work, and she's literally showing us she don't want to work.
As you started saying that, and you said I want to see what Green Bay is playing. I'm literally opening up my ESPN app.
I bet it's the Bears.
Whoa, Mike! Hey man! I know you do the hiring, firing around here. I ain't saying fire nobody because it's a pandemic. You got to talk to producer Brittany, man. She got control tonight.
I tried to get rid of her, but she won't. And I hired a new producer, but she won't agree to a peaceful transition. I don't understand what's going on. She won't sign over the rights to get the other girl in here with the team.
Moving.
Wrong.
What
show.
You got for?
Yeah.
Thank you. Moving on. The lack of respect that Green Bay showed was crazy. But I think CJ did a damn good job on one of the best wide receivers in the league. I think CJ frustrated the hell out of Adams. That's why I think CJ had a good game.
The Colts.
Oh, yep.
They might have been. They might have
been because the Colts are 6-3, leading AFC. Hey, producer Brittany, who the Colts just beat? Come on, producer Brittany. Out of control. Moving on.
Just for the record,
they might have.
The finger expressions that Brittany just gave you is the same finger expressions that the GSA lady gave to Joe Biden and his team. Look here.
Oh my God.
I just want to point out. Listen, regardless, you should agree on peaceful transition. That's America. Open this bitch up. Listen, that being said, though,
sick of you.
I'm tough on these rookies.
You are. But I feel like that was a look ahead game.
Well, listen, I'm tough on these rookies because at the end of the day, bud, I'm evaluating. Okay, the season over. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm evaluating.
Yes, sir.
Bro. I'm trying to see who gonna stay on the team.
And we try to get and what we try to do this for y'all FOTP family. What HB is doing is evaluating the talent. Cause FOTP family, real talk, we're gonna get through this together.
Yes, just like COVID.
We do not need to win another game. FOTP family, if the Jaguars would have won yesterday, they would have went from 2 to 6. Why?
Yeah.
What do you get out of that?
And I stand on the fact I still believe in the Jets winning too. I still believe the Jets gonna win too.
Yeah, our Jets ain't winning a game.
If the Jets go 0-16, not only would they tie the record for the worst record in NFL history, but they would also be the worst Jets team in history. The Jets don't have some bad teams. I just don't.
And I do it all. To get a generational quarterback. Sign me up.
I agree with that.
0-16, let's go. Sign me up.
However, what I don't believe, I just personally don't believe that the Jets are worse than the 2000 whatever Detroit Lions. I just don't. But that Detroit Lions team was pretty bad. They were the worst team in NFL history. Literally, if you watch them play, they were bad. That's Dan Orlovsky running out.
What did the Lions get for their troubles? Did they get Stafford for that?
I believe they got Matthew Stafford for that, or whatever. So I mean, they got that. But then the second worst team of all time is the Bucks, that one that lost the 20-something games in a row, or whatever. I don't think the Jets are that bad. So I just I feel like they just like the Jags almost beat the Packers or whatever, and we did beat the Colts on some humbug. You've been talking shit about us. We're gonna play good or whatever. I feel like the Jets are gonna win 2 games. They almost did it against the Patriots, but they choked at the last second. I just feel like they're gonna win 2 games.
Patriots don't win on a little streak. They just beat the Ravens last night.
Give me the Bills.
Like I said,
they'll beat the Bills, and give me one other team.
Who?
The Jets. I'm serious.
Who gonna beat the what?
They done played the Bills twice. If they haven't played, producer Brittany, could you give me the Jets the end of their last 8 games, please? What they got coming up? I need to know their last 8 games so we can
and when you done,
we gonna get this number 1 pick.
And when you done, producer Brittany, can you please get us a home drug test Amazoned out? Because he on some damn weed if he think the damn Jets beating any damn body. You stay
the Jaguars
off the weed. If you think the Jets winning 2 games.
The Jaguars should have beat the Green Bay Packers yesterday. If we had a quarterback, if Minshew was in there, we beat the Packers yesterday. That's no lie. Minshew is okay. If on a scale from 1 to 100, if Luton is a 40, Minshew is a 75. And if you had a 75 quarterback in there yesterday, you beating the Packers. Period, point blank, end of story.
And that win, I need Luton arm.
Yeah, listen, Minshew would have, but listen, here go my problem with Luton in his arm. I'm glad we came back around full circle to Luton before we move on to college and before Brittany tell us these last things. Hold on 1 second, Brittany. Let me get this point out. My thing about Luton is this. Luton got a cannon, and he throw that thing deep, and he hit DJ Chark on a nasty, just perfect little ball down the field.
And let's not forget that other touchdown he threw to Keelan Cole with all those Packers DBs looking crazy.
However, when I need me a little 10-yard dump off or a 5-yard out, he can't throw it. That's what I need in the NFL. That deep ball stuff for the birds. So like I said, It was a whole. Listen, do you remember the interception he thrown? Tyler, I hate everybody. MAGA. Eifert was wide open, bro. So all you got to do is sling that thing and hit him right in stride. Okay, he would have been running to the end zone screaming "Blue Lives Matter," but he couldn't do it because Luton can't throw a 10-yard out. Brittany, give us the schedule, please, for the Jets.
They have 7 games left.
Okay.
They have the Chargers next week.
But that's an L.
The Dolphins.
That's an L.
The Raiders.
Ooh, that might be one. That might be one. Is it home or away?
No.
Home or away?
It's home.
Okay. The reason why I say that might be one, Bud, is because it's a home game for the Jets, and the Raiders will be in playoff contentions, which they always choke. So that might be one.
From what producer Brittany said so far, the Chargers are a winnable game if we're just going off winnable. Continue.
Okay, I disagree. I don't think they have any chance. The Chargers or Dolphins. I say the Raiders. Continue, Brittany.
The Seahawks.
Never.
The Rams.
No.
Never.
The Browns.
That might be one. It's the Browns. I can't trust them. They hoes. I can't trust them.
And the Patriots.
That might be one too.
No, maybe 2, and that's pushing it. I got 0-16. Maybe
if
2.
If they get through, I will say this: if you're a Jets fan and they get through the Chargers and the Raiders, you looking Lawrence right in the face. Because it's real. Listen,
you square in the face, like
y'all looking them square in the face. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, it's real hard. And listen, after the Chargers and the Raiders,
if I tell you right now, HB, I'm gonna run you Trevor Lawrence, but I'm gonna need you to eat this 0-16. You gonna eat that 0-16?
I'm eating that 0-16. Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence. You want to know something funny though? Trevor Lawrence is a generational quarterback, and wherever he go, he's going to be a man. He's 40. Mm-hmm. You hear me? However, I will say this, and I mean this with all my heart. If you put Trevor Lawrence on the Jags next year, they are in contention to make the playoffs. Period. Point blank. End of story. I don't care what we do with the defense. Just give me a comparable coach and a good offensive coordinator and Trevor Lawrence with James Robinson, Laviska Shenault, DJ Chark, and Keelan Cole, and Pitts, Kyle Pitts, or whatever tight end we get, they making the playoffs. Okay. If you put Trevor Lawrence on the Jets, it's gonna be about 2 years, 2 to 3 years. No lie. The Jets the cupboard is bare. We got players. We just don't have the administration.
Our coaching is horrible because I'm starting.
We got players.
I feel what you're saying. I'm starting to see the talent, like Hamilton balling.
Yeah.
Hamilton balling.
You can fix defenses and free agency.
Give me a good coaching. Give me some free agency because Lord knows we got the money. Give me some better coaching. And boys and girls, like I said, HB trying to give y'all some Santa Claus hope and all this other nonsense. Let me tell y'all what to do. The number 2 or 3 Ohio State Buckeyes play the number 9 Indiana Hoosiers. Go ahead and record that, and go ahead and watch your future quarterback and enjoy. That's gonna get you through Sunday. And if I was you, because FOTP family, I gotta watch the game. It's just what I do because I gotta talk about it. If I was you, I'd just watch the Buckeyes game and look at your future quarterback. Because what Pittsburgh, let me tell you what Mike Tomlin not gonna go for. Because Mike Tomlin's a hell of a coach. I love Mike Tomlin. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers and I hate their quarterback and that type of stuff. But Mike Tomlin gonna have them boys ready. And
Mike Tomlin is one of the greatest coaches in NFL history.
And it pains me. It pains me as a Jaguar fan to know if we are a Jaguar team with a half-decent team, Pittsburgh know that's their ass. Even half-decent Jaguar teams give Pittsburgh the business. And it pisses me off that we have to lose for the greater good. This is hands down the worst fandom year I've ever had as a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. Of my entire life being a Jaguar fan.
It's pretty bad.
I've never wanted us to lose like I do now because I'm not a fool. I know we need to lose. You need a franchise quarterback. What that boy did in Arizona, what Mighty Mouse did in Arizona, that's a franchise quarterback. What the Buffalo Bills did versus Arizona, that's a franchise quarterback.
Allegedly.
I can go on and on. I can go on. That's what franchise quarterbacks do.
Jared Goff, what he did versus Seattle.
Franchise quarterback.
See, and I'm glad you brought that up, bud. Let me say this.
Number one, franchise quarterbacks. What Russ did against Minnesota, franchise quarterback. Yeah. You need that.
But listen, it's okay. Here's my thing: it's Lawrence, Fields, or bust. Period. It just is, because there's only two sure things. Now, I'm not saying Kyle Trask.
A lot of people loving the Kyle. A lot of people jumping on the Kyle Trask train.
I was about to say, I'm not saying
and BYU quarterback seeping up there. They say they love the BYU. Like your boy Lance starting to fall back. BYU and Kyle Trask moving up.
That's just because Trey Lance not playing. But don't let it fool you.
Yeah, Trey Lance was that. Yeah.
When that combine come and they put that tape on, Trey Lance will be a top 5 pick. He will be a top 5 pick. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not saying that Kyle Trask, the quarterback from BYU, the Notre Dame quarterback, the North Carolina quarterback, or any other quarterback is not a decent or good quarterback.
North Carolina quarterback come out next year, right?
Yeah, he'll be a top 5
probably,
pick, if not number one.
He's gonna be up there.
Yeah,
he's gonna be up there. Sam Howell be slinging that thing.
Yeah, he'll be up there. My thing is this: I'm not saying
former team we shall not speak of commit.
Yes, I wonder why he didn't go there. Anywho, I just want to point out, I'm not saying those guys aren't good. Kyle Trask looks like a good bet. I would say Kyle Trask has an 85% chance of being a franchise quarterback. That's pretty high. But in my opinion, I would say that Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields has a 95% chance of being a franchise quarterback.
Watch this, HB. If you take Lawrence out this draft, who the number one quarterback in the draft? Who number one pick you take Lawrence?
Fields, and it would be hands down, and nobody would even blink an eye, and people would be like, "Oh, I'm not trading it. I wouldn't trade it for the world," just like they did with Burrow. You just happen to be lucky in this draft to have two. Jags happen to be lucky in this draft to have two.
And the thing is, Lawrence, and see, this is why Jacksonville. This is why you need Fields, because you need Lance or Fields. I mean, yeah, you need Fields or Lawrence. If you get Fields during their whole career, they are going to be Fields versus Lawrence. You get that prime time. You get that bright lights that we crave so much that Jaguar fans want, because we always want respect. We want the Monday Night Football. You get Justin Fields, you get Monday Night Football. That's the type of stuff you get when you get those type of quarterbacks. You don't get Monday Night Football.
That is earned, not given. So that's why you got to get Fields and Lawrence, because you have to earn it. You have to earn it. The reason why we never on Monday Night Football, because we suck. Every year we think we're going to be good. We like, well, we not on Monday Night Football. And then we put out 1-6 seasons. Huh?
You either got to get that franchise, because NFL about that money. Get that franchise quarterback or that big, huge market. You get Justin Fields. Exactly. You get Justin Fields with all them eyes from who are big-time Justin Fields fans. You get all of that. And then you get Trevor Lawrence. Jets, Jaguars will be on prime time because they want to see them two duel it off. For a decade, they want to see them two the first, because like some people are like, oh, Phil should have went one. Oh, Lawrence, all this other stuff. You need that. You need that.
And guess who
prime
play
time
next year? Jets and Jaguars
really?
Play next year. Yeah, because we're both gonna finish in last place. We both gonna finish in last place. We're gonna play next year for sure. 100%. We're gonna play next year because we both gonna finish in last place. And matter of fact, I think next year we play the AFC East anyways, right? Because we're playing the North this time, right? So we played the North this time, and then we played last year. Who did we play? We didn't play the Patriots last year. We played the West. We played the West last year because we played Denver and the Chargers and the Raiders. So next year we play the AFC East. So we play the Jets, the Bills, the Patriots, and the Dolphins next year. So you'll get
Monday
Fields
night.
versus Tua.
Yeah, that's Monday.
You'll get Fields
that's
versus
either
Lawrence, or you'll get Lawrence versus Fields, whatever. So that's a Monday night.
Is that going to be Monday? That's Monday night or Sunday night football. Book it.
Yeah.
If we get Fields and the Jets get Lawrence, you can book. That's a Monday night or Sunday night game. Book it.
As long as we play them late in the season. If we play them early in the season, it'll be a Thursday night game because they'll just be hoping that those guys are in there. But I want to say this before we go and move on. The reason why it's so important to draft one of these guys is because if you look around the league right now, teams don't get better. They get better quarterbacks. And if you look around the league, it is a ton of franchise quarterbacks in the league. The fact that we can't find one and everybody got one is embarrassing.
Look, let's look at all the bad teams. Even the Giants are getting their stuff together with Danny Dimes.
Daniel Jones is all right. I would argue this.
You want super fan Steve? Keep telling me about him, and I'm like, but yeah.
I would argue this: if Saquon Barkley did not blow his ACL out, the Giants would be leading that division. Stay online.
Hell, they still in it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ride with Danny Dimes one more year if I'm them. Because if Saquon Barkley is not hurt, I say they win that division. They win that division. They lacking. They don't have no wide receivers. That's what their problem is. They don't have nobody for him to throw the ball to. So that's the main issue. But nevertheless, or whatever, you look at that situation, okay.
But
who don't? That's what I'm saying. Who don't got one? The Bears don't got one.
I'll tell you this much. Jags better cut it out because Dallas nipping at our heels. Yeah. For that Dallas would draft Justin Fields.
And I'll take Dak Prescott. And I'll take Dak Prescott.
Dallas don't want Prescott. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Dak. I don't know if it's Jerry. And this should show you, Jerry, that you need to pay Dak because look how bad it is without Dak. It's bad.
Yeah. Don't let nobody ever fool y'all and think Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback because Dallas can't play football without him. So
can't play football
without him. So yeah, I'll take Dak Prescott right now. Right now. If you told me I cannot get Fields or Lawrence, I'll take Dak Prescott right now. This moment, right now. He's a free agent next year. Sign him right now. If you say, oh, you're picking fifth, Dak Prescott, and my fifth pick, I got Kyle Pitts. I'm going to the playoffs. Dak Prescott, James Robinson, Laviska Shenault, DJ Chark, and Kyle Pitts. Anywho, listen, the Jags play the Pittsburgh Steelers. A rivalry that goes back like no other.
So many memories of ass kicking. So many ass kickings.
Blake Bortles with one of my bro. What is your favorite? Before we get it, what is your favorite Jaguar game of all time, playoffs or regular season? What is your favorite Jaguar game of all time?
Believe like
you can go back and watch it right now. Just your GOAT game. Bud always deep in thought when I ask him these questions, Flan.
It's because that's actually a good question. I'm either going Jaguars, David Garrard, and MJD and Fred Taylor versus Pittsburgh in the playoffs in Pittsburgh. Or believe it or not, I'm going 2017. That 2017 was lit.
Pittsburgh.
We beat Pittsburgh. Hold on. Cut it out, producer Brittany. Cut it out. She's waving a terrible towel. Cut it out.
I'm sick of her. And sick of her. She shouldn't even do stuff like that.
She's out of control of this show.
Pocket sports wise.
The out of pocketness is just on Pittsburgh week. She's just crazy. She's horrible. I don't know what's going on.
As a Jag fan, I will never big up Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin, yes. Pittsburgh itself.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. No, hate Pittsburgh.
So which one are you going with?
And I gotta pick one. I'm probably picking the David Garrard game.
Okay.
I like that woman in sports shit. Slide, by the way.
Oh, you the one. You setting the example. You setting the example.
I press the damn button. I press the button.
You setting an example. You the one waving a terrible towel, but you a Titans fan. That don't even make no sense. Don't the Steelers and the Titans hate each other? Y'all used to be in the same division too.
That's Central. That's
We
Central.
never have been. No,
that's crazy. We was all
Central.
in the same division, Brittany.
All of us was in the Central.
Jags, talking about when we were the Titans or when we were the Oilers?
When you were the Titans.
No.
When you were the Tennessee Titans, y'all was playing.
He out of pocket.
And so now, FOTP family, it's just me. It's the nice little voice of tones of your host, B Lot, because HB has been put in the penalty box by producer Brittany for their Titans Jaguars debate. Yes, my favorite Jaguar memory was when the Jaguars beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh with MJD, Freddie Taylor, and David Garrard. And those might be that little run. Remember the black and kind of black and gold outline Jaguar jersey? Those might have been my favorite Jaguar jerseys. Damn, those.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Flag family, we are doing these podcasts over Zoom because of COVID and COVID issues. However, this is the last Zoom podcast that Flag on the Play will be recording because producer Brittany is fired. She just kicked me out of the Zoom room on my own show. No, wait, let me rephrase that. She just kicked me out of the Zoom room on my own damn show.
Oh, here we go.
I am 100% correct that the Tennessee Titans played in the AFC Central with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know how I know I'm correct? Because I'm goddamn right. Okay? And she just kicked me out the room.
That's how I know I'm correct.
That's how I know I'm correct.
Because I'm goddamn right.
You're an adult, right?
Listen, I am an adult. A for grown, adult for superior. And I will not have this. Okay? And I'm going to let you know right now. Okay?
I will not have it.
Okay?
I will not have it.
Listen, and I'm going to tell you right now. See, this is like when you ask a Patriot fan, who was the quarterback of the New England Patriots before Drew Bledsoe? They don't freaking know. And you ask a Steelers fan or not a Pittsburgh Steeler, like from Pittsburgh. No. Not one of them. No. When you ask a Pittsburgh Steelers fan from Jacksonville, who was the quarterback before Ben Roethlisberger? They don't know. You know why? Because they not fans. So when you say, hey, Titans fan, y'all used to be in the Central. Shouldn't y'all hate the Steelers and the Ravens and the Browns and the Bengals and the Jaguars or whatever? Y'all should hate all them, right?
Press the button again.
They say things like, hey, mute yourself, Brittany, on my show, please. They say things like, hey, I'm going to mute you and kick you off your own show. So therefore, this is the last Zoom call. Okay? Anywho, but we got... by the way, my favorite Jaguars game of all time is Steelers versus Jags 2017 playoffs. It's an amazing football game right there, my boy. Amazing football game.
2017 was dope. That Jaguar game with David Garrard, MJD, and Freddie T, that was pretty dope too. And I'm gonna give you an honorable mention. Remember that field goal? Was that a field goal kick we blocked? And your boy wanted to punch old boy running down the sideline.
Yeah.
The chin.
Yeah.
It's a heated rivalry.
The reason why I brought that up is because it's a heated rivalry, and there's been some.
I can't wait till we have a franchise.
Some great Steelers Jazz game. Even the Steelers Jazz game in 2018, the one that basically went with the downward spiral and crushed our dreams of like the Jags are never going to be a thing. Because remember, if we won that game, we was back in the playoff hunt in 2018, and we fought and we plugged and we were right there until the end, and then Roethlisberger scored at the end of the damn game.
I think we kind of gave it away. Yeah, it was a bit rough.
Yeah, that one hurt. But however, that's pretty much it's some good games. So, but we got the Steelers this week. It's in Pittsburgh, right? No, it's here, right?
It's here. I can't wait for Justin Fields. I can't wait for our franchise quarterback to play Pittsburgh again. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna retire Big Ben. He gonna come here for one more playoff game. We're gonna have a home playoff game, and we're gonna retire his ass like we did Dan Marino.
I'm with it.
That's if my
Roethlisberger don't, I think Roethlisberger retiring this year. That's just my opinion.
No, he's not. He is such a drama queen. He gets on my nerves. Big Ben is so full. I hate Big Ben so much. Big Ben is like Paul Pierce with the wheelchair. Big Ben,
Nice.
he's so drama out. Like, oh, I'm so hurt. And it's like coming out the locker room, cheer for me, love me, yay. I hate Big Ben.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
That being
What you
said,
saying?
though, who you got?
I got Pittsburgh.
What's go?
I don't do scores.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh not gonna be effing off. Give me Pittsburgh 30, Jaguars 20.
Okay. I don't know what it is about the Steelers that make us do the things we do when we play them. Minshew coming back, right? This Minshew back on this game?
No,
Okay, Minshew ain't back.
She was starting to throw this week on air, but it's the Luton show.
Jake Luton can't beat Pittsburgh Steelers. So give me Steelers 28, Jags 16. I just want to point out, though, Jag family, FOTP family, just hear me out now. If Minshew was in this game, I would actually pick the Jags. Because remember I said 2-14 when the year started? I'm standing by that 2-14. If Minshew was in this game, I would pick the Jags. Not because I think the Jags are better than Pittsburgh. I just think we do something to Pittsburgh. I don't know what we do to Pittsburgh.
I agree.
But we just do something to Pittsburgh, and I would pick them. And Pittsburgh, here's my thing. Pittsburgh is really, really freaking good. Okay. They are in the clubhouse for the AFC Championship game. Okay. And they are undefeated. They are not going to go 16-0. Okay. They going to lose one, maybe two. Okay. One might be the Baltimore as they try to fight back and creep into the playoffs, because that's what Baltimore going to have to scrap now to get in the playoffs after losing last night. And the other one's going to be to some random team that we ain't expect. Probably now the Browns. But before, if Minshew was playing, it would be the Jags. Remember, the Colts are in the clubhouse of making the playoffs, and they got a stupid loss. They would be first place in the division right now, but they have a stupid loss to a raggedy-ass Jag team. It can be done.
The Colts are undefeated in the AFC South, other than the Jaguars. They undefeated.
That's crazy.
And I'm telling you, and it's gonna make the Jags. They're making it really hard to lose 15 straight, because they got some teeth. They are fighting. Say what you want, but one thing I give Doug Marrone, they haven't quit. Now that much I'll tell you, they have not quit. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it tangled. Doug, your ass need to go, because you still ain't developed them enough. So don't get it twisted, Doug. All that rah sis boom ba. Your homeboy Wash, who got Kason. Oh my God. Put Kason on a effing milk carton. You drafted Kason in the first round. Does he even make the box score? He might as well be Taven.
Again, that goes back into my whole, we got to stop projecting these rookies like they the rawest thing since sliced bread, because I stand on, I really, really, real deal stand on the fact of, I really don't think anybody on this team is untouchable.
You drafted the worst LSU player.
Price.
Yeah. You drafted the worst LSU player out of all the LSU players. All of them balling in the NFL. All the picks, high picks balling. You drafted the worst one.
The worst one?
Nice going, Dave. Real mature. Which Dave Caldwell will be here next year. Flag family. I'm calling that.
I don't believe that.
I'm calling that right now. I'm calling that right now.
Oh, I don't believe that. Okay, let's get to these Canes and then get to these Gators. Hurricanes.
By the grace. They won that by the grace, but with that being said, the Hurricanes, they were COVID. Now, I give Miami this. Miami fought hard because COVID ran through that team, and it took It took a few of their starters, and they still played, and they manned up, and they beat Virginia Tech in a tight one. So you gotta show nothing but respect and love for the Canes for getting that W. But yeah, but you gotta understand, Liberty just beat Virginia Tech, and you barely beat Virginia Tech. But at Sam McCoy, like I was saying,
bro, Liberty. Listen, your boy about to be a coach.
You Freeze ain't playing around.
Freeze Mister, I'm gonna text these hoes. Oh, let me ask you a question real quick. How you feel if the Jaguars do fire everybody and they say Hugh Freeze the coach? How you feel about that?
Hugh Freeze a good coach, and in NFL, don't nobody care that you talking with escorts.
Hugh is on my short list because let me tell you something about Liberty University. Liberty University didn't even have a football team not too long ago. Okay, they weren't D1; they were like D3. Then they went to D1. Then they went to the FBS. Bro, to come into FBS and be undefeated like that, they're gonna finish undefeated. You hear me? They're gonna finish undefeated. So, Hugh Freeze. I'm not saying that I would take him come be my coach at the Jags. However, you are showing you can coach, Mr. Blindside. So go ahead on and put him on my short list. My number one in the clubhouse right now is Byron Leftwich, by the way. I like him over everybody right now.
Okay,
and then my number two, we'll just do top three. So my number one is Byron Leftwich. My number two is Dan Mullen. Okay. And then my number three, I still love him, still like him, still want him, Josh McDaniels. Okay. So, and then I would go 4 is Joe Brady. Okay. And then 5 would be Eric Bieniemy. That's not in any particular order either. I'm just naming people. So who's your top 3?
I got Brady. Panthers OC. Brady's definitely number 1 on my list. I'll take what's my boy from the Patriots? What's the OC from the Patriots?
McDaniels.
It's about time for McDaniels to finally get a gig. McDaniels, I can use some of that cheating out here in the South.
Sure can.
I wouldn't mind Ryan Day, Ohio State head coach. He got some NFL ties. I wouldn't mind him coming to the league. And last but not least, I'll take Dan Mullen. I'll take Dan Mullen.
Yeah.
And speaking of Dan Mullen, I don't think Dan Mullen's Gators. We might need to hurry up and get this one because I feel like Dan Mullen is not gonna be in Gainesville much longer.
That's the one. Who Miami playing this week? Because we getting closer and closer to that ACC championship game. Who Miami playing? Do they got to play Notre Dame?
No, they don't play Notre Dame.
Can you look that up for me? Who is Miami playing this week so we can pick Miami, please?
Was that a hint? And I see. I didn't know how that was gonna happen, but that was definitely a hint of attitude. Definitely. Because I saw the head turn, and I'm like, okay, cool. And she threw it the one finger without looking this way. She was like looking at the screen and threw it one finger. Definitely attitude. Yeah, producer Brittany.
It was more attitude on that look than it was A1 sauce on a white man steak from West Virginia. You hear me? Listen.
Oh my God.
They like them bland. They like it bland. Listen.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Miami is setting things up. The ACC is setting up pretty nice.
Georgia Tech, but it says the game is postponed, so the next game will be on the 28th of November, and that is Wake Forest.
Man, I can't believe Miami running
COVID. Miami running the table. I think Virginia Tech might have been that last scare.
For everybody that is out there listening in the Flag family, first of all, stay safe, be safe. However, y'all need to chill, wear a mask, stop spreading COVID. Because if y'all want to get through this football season, NFL and college football, COVID gonna have to chill way down. 181,000 infections ain't gonna make it, bro.
I think NFL gonna make it. College is starting to get dicier and dicier.
College getting real dicey. And here's my thing:
them college kids,
right? And just go by the numbers because you're looking at 181,000 infections on Saturday. Okay, if the numbers keep spiking and going up, then you're looking at a smooth, not small, a smooth. You hear me? You're looking at a smooth 250 to 225,000 infections a day by December. We ain't gonna make it like that, y'all. Y'all gotta listen, mask up, social distance, be safe. That being said, we ain't gonna pick the Miami game because ain't no game to pick. That being said, let's go ahead on and go with the greatness that is the greatness. The Florida Gators are national champion. Kyle Trask is in the wheelhouse right now for the Heisman.
He is number one. He is number one in Vegas for the Heisman, and the Gators are playing one of your favorite college teams that have scarred you for life.
Who that?
Vandy.
I hate them. You know, like
and FOTP family, if you don't know why HB hates Vandy so much, HB was at a Vanderbilt, Florida. It was a game in Vandy, and HB was there, and in Nashville, and Florida was beating the hell out of them. And as always, HB's being his awesome, nice self, and they were jiggling their car keys. HB could not understand. And HB was like, why y'all jiggling y'all car keys? Oh, because y'all gonna be parking our cars one day.
Yes. Producer Brittany, could you look up who was the quarterback?
Producer Brittany jiggling her car keys.
Can you look up who was the quarterback of the Vanderbilt Commodores in the year 2005? I think it was Jay Cutler. But look that up for me. I want to say it was Jay Cutler, bro. That was at that game. That was quarterback. 2005, Vanderbilt Commodores quarterback. I want to say it was Jay Cutler. Yeah, they jiggle their car keys. I hate them. But in the break of tradition, I'm gonna go ahead on and pick this game because all the Gators got to do is cruise. If we win out, we in the playoffs. So all we got to do is cruise. I'm not really worried about nobody no more until we get to Alabama. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this game and break tradition and go first so we can get on out of here. I'm gonna say Gators and the future Heisman Trophy winner, Kyle Trask, 45, 46, 47.
Jay Cutler.
It was Jay Cutler? Bro, look at that, bro. I remember that look. I was like, dang, because I remember saying, boy, y'all quarterback kind of good. We still blew their ass out. Listen, I'm gonna say Gators 45, Vanderbilt a smooth 14. Brittany, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for jingling your keys right now because that's not.
You know what that do to him, Brittany.
First of all, you didn't even go to Vanderbilt. Anywho, y'all don't jiggle keys.
You never finished University of North Florida.
Yeah,
go
y'all don't jiggle keys at UNF.
Swoop.
You know what they do at UNF?
I like the Ospreys.
They sign up for more student debt. But who you got? Gators or Vanderbilt?
Give me Gators. I hate giving scores, but I don't want you to yell at me. Give me Gators 52. We're gonna put a 50 burger on the boys. Gators 52. Vandy 24.
Listen, it's looking real. Listen, if Kyle Trask go 400 yards in this one, it might be over for the Heisman.
Okay, yeah, especially with all them games counseling.
Yeah, it might be over for the Heisman, boy. Lawrence can't get it because he's not going to play enough games.
That's
Fields
2.
Can't get it because he's not going to play enough games.
Fields done miss one, and the Big Ten don't play enough. So yeah, I think Kyle Trask gonna win Heisman. I really do. But give me your top 3 real quick so we can get out here. Your top 3 Heisman candidates right now. Kyle Trask.
BYU
QB. And give me Justin Fields.
Okay, I don't think BYU QB deserved to be in there, in my opinion. Just on the strength of he's sorry. Like, I mean, he good, but he's sorry at the same time, if that makes sense. And
he got numbers. He killing it, bro.
To me, okay, right now, I would say the number 1 is Kyle Trask. Okay. The number 2 is Kyle Pitts. Even though Pitts missed this game and was hurt, I still think he's the second best player in college football right now. And then number 3, I would say Fields right now, even though I think he don't deserve it because he only going to play like 7 games.
I see what you're saying. Fields only got 11 incompletions, bro. That's incompletion.
But he's not going to play nothing but 7 games. I hate this season.
No, I agree. He need to get to New York, though, even though they're not doing it in New York, but you get the concept of what I'm saying.
This show, do we have shout outs?
Shout it out loud. As always, King George.
Shout out to King George, #1 fan right now.
King George get a shout out. My homeboy TY always showing love. TY get a
TY
shout
show
out.
love. Shout out to JG because you on the right side of history, JG. I love you, boy.
JG get a shout out. And all of FOTP family, thank y'all so much.
Oh, shout out Johnny. And shout
shout out Johnny. Shout out my boy Corey. With Undisputed.
Yeah.
Undisputed podcast.
Undiscounted.
Underscouted. My apologies, Underscouted. Y'all check that out. It's a dope podcast.
Yes.
And those are my shout outs.
Yes. All right. This show is called Flag on the Play. We throw flags on those who violate the game. Okay. And it's so many different ways and forms. But we throw flags on their ass when they do it. This week, because she knew it was her last time, she wasn't gonna be through here no more. And she put on the old school Harley Quinn, Daisy Dukes. It pains me to see her go, but I love to see her walk away. My boo, Alexa Bliss, tossing the corn in the air one last time. And it was tails. Because it never fails and it always prevails. But I won the toss as always. I adjudicate to you, my boy.
My #1 flag, throwing my flag. First flag is on Russell Wilson. I'm gonna need you to do better.
I know you're gonna let him cook.
Nah, you got. Yeah, he wasn't cooking. You gotta give DK more chance than that. Jalen was on DK like a wet blanket. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it tangled. But you still gotta let it fly. DK too good not to give it a chance. So that's my flag on him. I feel like and Russell been turning the ball over left and right. Russell need to tighten up. Also flag on something that reared its ugly head. Flag on Dave Caldwell for letting Mercedes Lewis found out he was cut by ESPN. You are trash. Mercedes Lewis been with the Jaguars for 12 years, and he found out he was cut via ESPN. You are trash, and I hope you get fired. You are a horrible GM.
He will.
Horrible. Fingers crossed. And I ain't even gonna add no other flags. I need that to be my last. I need Dave Caldwell to soak in this. You are my last flag because you are a horrible GM. I hope you are fired.
He will be.
Go.
He has no chance of coming back. The ship has sailed. The ship has sailed.
Now I need you to remember this moment. Remember him saying Dave Caldwell getting fired and me going,
yeah.
Okay, go.
The ship has sailed.
I think Dave coming back.
All right. Well, my first flag. I am throwing my flag on.
Oh, no chance. That's what you got.
Turn on. But the states want to see too strong. Rich politicians want to get for so long. Puppets. One time gonna place the line. It's just a single. Watch your finger now, boy, because it's just a matter of time. Because you got no chance. No chance in hell. You got
no chance.
Vince McMahon.
Wrestling music is the best music. Wrestling music is the best music ever. It's amazing.
I am with you, right.
Wrestling music.
I just want to point out Vince McMahon is so egotistical that he had better theme music than some of the doggone wrestlers. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah,
because No Chance is one of the best entrance songs of all time. But real quick, greatest wrestling entrance music of all time.
One of my favorites is Don't Do This to Me. God, because I got some good ones. I
just need one. The best. I just need the
best.
Undertaker. That's the best. That's one of the best entrances, but his music trash.
Music, if I got to do one, I'm gonna do boom, 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 boom. Sean. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drive all the girls wild. They see me walk.
Hey,
they hear me talk.
hey,
I make them feel like they're on cloud nine.
why,
I'm
bud?
just a
Because it's a
sexy boy.
sexy boy.
Sexy
Got to mighty
boy.
knows.
I'm not your boy toy. Love Shawn
Shout
Michaels.
out.
Eat your heart out, girls. Hands off
Yeah,
the merchandise. Love
dice.
Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, that dude,
Shout out
man.
to Jimmy Hart and the other guy. I can't think of the other guy's name right now that wrote all the WWE music. My favorite WWE theme song of all time is "You Smell What the Rock is Cooking." Yeah, that's pretty good. Because when listen, when it's going bad and you ain't seen them in about 3 months, and you hear "You Smell What the Rock is Cooking," you like, oh, somebody about to get their ass beat,
Cold
jabroni.
Steve Austin also had a good one too.
The
Now
glass breaking is
Brittany.
good.
When that glass break, you know somebody about to get their ass beat. But then
One more good thing that's real good is, are you ready? Well, you want to think you're better than me? Listen, anywho,
bow
better
down
get
to the
ready
master.
to bow down to break it down. Listen, the generate is a wicked fool. We just got tired
There's some
of
good one. We'll
doing
be
what you
here.
told us to
See,
do.
we'll be here all
Wrestling.
day.
Big Show also had a good one too.
Well, it's the Big Show.
Only thing about Big Show music that made his music not good is because when his music hit, you like, well, he about to get his ass whooped. So, so that's not the same.
Another
it's not
good
the same.
one. Another good one was Bret Hart. I just love Bret Hart in general.
Bret Hart was good, and for you younger generation people, all the edge heads or whatever. You think you know me? The edge was good. It was good.
Edge was good. Yeah, we'll be here all day. We'll be wrap it up. Sorry. Oh, you can't see me. My time is down.
John Cena.
You can't see me.
Yeah, John Cena. Never lose.
It's the franchise. It's the franchise, boy. I'm shining now. Can't see me. My time. In case you forgot. Okay, go before we be here all night. Go. We'll never leave. My phone about to die.
Theme song is lay your ass down for that 3-second tan. Never lose. Listen, that's such a good line. John Cena be spitting. I'm gonna go ahead on. I don't even want to throw a flag. That made me so happy. I'm gonna go ahead on and throw a flag on the WWE. Zelina Vega, a beautiful woman, great wrestler. Great manager, the best manager that was in WWE at the time, got fired from WWE this weekend because she said she supports unionization. She tweeted that out. Vince McMahon promptly fired her 30 minutes later. So Vince McMahon is playing his cards because Andrew Yang and some other people have been pushing for wrestlers to get a union, kind of like AEW have, and not be private contractors. And Vince McMahon said, no chance. So Zelina Vega said she supports unionization, and she got fired. So I think that's trash.
Zelina Vega, you talking about the one who be doing the crossplay and all that?
Bro. Yeah, she got fired.
The one who was with wow, I was really feeling.
And the reason and what made the reason why they want to be a union is because all these wrestlers are on Twitter and they got Twitch accounts. She got a gaming Twitch account, very similar to Xavier Rose, where they play games and talk in their normal personalities, and they make money off of that. And Zelina Vega actually was making more money off Twitch than she made from WWE. So WWE was like, yo, you're Zelina Vega. That's our name. We own that. So therefore you can't Twitch. She's like, well, I'm twitching under my own name. And WWE was like, nah, you can't do that. And then she said, this is why we need a union. And WWE said, you're fired. Donald Trump style. So that's pretty bad. So definitely a flag on them boys. My next flag is, and last flag, is on the United States men's soccer team. Y'all scaring the hell out of me. Okay?
That's so trash. I hate U.S. men's soccer.
Bro, we playing Wales. We got a 0-0 tie. Y'all supposed to be the shit. Okay? This is our second go round. The last time we was this good was when we had Landon Donovan and Clint Dempsey and them boys or whatever, Josie Altidore and all those boys, Michael Bradley, and we was like, yo, we might win this cup. And we did pretty well, but we choked in the knockout rounds. However, this time you got Sergio Dest, play for Barcelona. You got Weston McKennie, play for Juventus. You got all of these. You got Christian Pulisic, plays for Chelsea. You got all of these players who's supposed to be like world class. And you can't beat Wales. Wales is the country that's part of the UK that nobody remembers. Okay, I know all the what's all the 4 countries of the UK, bud? I just gave you one.
Wales.
Wales. What's the other 3? Exactly. 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 First of all, it's England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That being said, nobody knows anything outside of England and Scotland, boy. And we tied with them. Listen, y'all better not mess this up and break my heart like y'all did 6 years ago when we lost to doggone Trinidad and didn't qualify for the World Cup. If y'all do that shit again, I swear to God. You hear me? You better qualify for the World Cup. Anywho, flag on the play. Flag family, we appreciate y'all. We will catch y'all on the flip side. After this L to the Pittsburgh Steelers, it should be smooth sailing to Justin Fields, which should be celebrated. Should be celebrated. That being said, we Duval.
Till we die.
You a hater, bear.